Good morning. It is Monday, the 5th or 6th of April. I can't remember. And we've got a nice moonshot this morning. I don't know how much you can see in the video, but just above the horizon, straight ahead of me, is about a 95% moon. It's not quite full, but it's getting there. Very nice thing to view as we head west on I-40 this morning, headed to work. So, had yesterday off, didn't have a whole lot going on, pretty much stayed at home. Had to go to the store a little bit for a few items. Well, other than that, we pretty much just stayed home and relaxed a little bit. Got to work 10 hours today. And then I'm off tomorrow, unless something completely blows up and I have to work overtime. But that doesn't seem to be likely to happen. So it's a little bit before 6 a.m. I'm not actually scheduled till 7, but I'm going in a little bit after 6 just to get things started, get things going, because I know I've got a couple of trucks to take care of. So it sounds like we're starting to turn the corner a little bit on this thing. Spain and Italy have been noticing that their curve is starting to bend towards, instead of going straight up, it's starting to bend a little bit to the right and leveling off a little bit. It's still going up, but just not as sharply as it was a couple of days ago. So that's good news. They're running about 2 weeks ahead of us, so we can have that to look forward to. So we're still in for a couple of weeks of what the president called much death. So we're in for a couple of weeks of hardship, but we're soon to be breaking from this if we seem to be following Italy and Spain, which so far we've pretty much followed exactly their path.
Yeah, so we have a lot to go over, especially when we saw one afternoon, one evening press conference, one from the governor.
Look at that moon. That's awesome. Beautiful. Oh, to have my photography camera out. Be so fun.
A letter to President Trump, he requested an executive order asking, quote, the federal government to take resources such as ventilators and critical medications from minimally or unaffected states and deliver them immediately to the New York City area.
Joining us right now is Dr. Stuart Dickcheck. He is a team leader for the New York Pandemic Working Response Group. And man, do we need you now. Doctor, ventilators, we keep hearing you need more and more. How many do you need right now? And do you feel as though states are not responding to that request to date? Is that why you made it?
We need, as I spoke about on the show previously, we need critically in the New York City area this week 8,000 ventilators in the New York City catchment area. I can tell you that many patients in the Brooklyn area have been dying at home or have been found dead at home. The hospitals are overwhelmed, so the reporting systems may not be what you believe. I don't see
setting behind that mall
here. Yeah, you may see a
Americans have been going through a lot. They can handle a lot of tough information, whatever the facts are. And they've told us this week is going to be a tough one, and yet it's almost as if you could see on the other side of that apex that we're doing the right things.
You know, I'm not sure why bus services like that are still running. Airlines have pretty much almost shut down. I can't imagine there's anybody riding the bus. All it would take is one person on that bus to have the virus, and everybody's going to get it. Where you're on the bus for several hours at a time. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. If I was trying to avoid getting the virus, I would absolutely stay away from buses like that. Well, anyway, on my way home now. Very slow day today at work. Very slow. I was able to get some stuff done though that I don't normally get a chance to do, so that was good. I don't know how much longer we're going to be able to keep going at the low sales that we're doing, or maybe we're really not that low. It's just our department has been really, really slow. The meat department was shut down today. They're getting their floors redone. They're working on the floors today, and then they got to sit and cure for a couple of days after that. So they're going to be shut down for the next couple of days. Our turn comes up next week, so we've got to get the department completely emptied by Sunday, and then Monday and Tuesday the floors will just be sitting there curing while our department will be completely shut down. As far as what's going on in the news today, the biggest story coming out of the world news today is Boris Johnson, Prime Minister of Great Britain, was admitted to the hospital, I think, yesterday with coronavirus symptoms. He's had it for the last week or so, but he wasn't getting any better, so they put him into the hospital. And then this afternoon, he got moved to intensive care, so his symptoms got even worse. So hopefully he'll be all right. That would be earth-shattering news if the Prime Minister of Great Britain ends up dying from the coronavirus. Hopefully that won't happen. His girlfriend is also showing symptoms of having it as well, so she's been isolated. So, and it appears that we may be reaching the peak this week over in New York. The hospitalizations are still going up and up and up, but not at the brisk pace that they were earlier in the week. So the curve appears to be bending a little bit to the right the last couple of days, which is encouraging news that we may actually be reaching the peak of this thing, and that we may be on the downswing pretty soon. So overall, a very rather uneventful day. It's a little after 5 o'clock now. I finished my shift of work from 6 in the morning till 5 at night, well 6:30 till 5 at night, and now I'm done for the week, and it doesn't appear that they're going to need me tomorrow, so that's good. I'll have tomorrow off. So we'll see what we end up doing tomorrow. Not sure exactly what we'll be doing, and then we will go from there. So alright, that's it for now. If I decide to turn the camera on later tonight, I will. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one.